Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Captain Kestrel channel. Hope you're all well. First off, apologies for not getting a video out to you over the last couple of weeks. Work has been quite hectic, so I've not really had much time to produce a video really, but we're back now. And got a couple new things in the sim. So first new thing is, obviously, if you are I've watched any of my videos in the past, hopefully you'll be able to hear a substantial quality in my voice audio, because I brought the new mic as requested. That's another reason why the videos are a bit late. I wanted to get the audio as best as I could for you guys. And second new thing I have to show you today was something that was announced at Expo a week or so ago, and that is the beautiful new Stansted scenery from the guys at Inibuilds. And did a little check of it yesterday, and no, I have to say it looks really impressive. So I thought it's got to be today's flight. So we're here. Oops, sort my cameras out. There we go. So we're here on a remote stand at Stansted 83 left, I think it is, which is the one this real world flight did. So we're going to go from here in Stansted over to Dublin. I thought, seeing as it's Stansted, it's got to be a Ryanair flight, because anyone who's ever been to Stansted will know that as soon as you walk through to departure lounge, all you see is the Ryanair planes everywhere. So, and of course, we'll go from Ryanair's hub to hub. So we're here, like I say, here at Stansted. We are here back in the PMDG 737-800, obviously. And we are going to do one Ryanair flight that's been retrofitted with the split wing scimitars. I'm sorry if I can't say that right. Registration Echo India Delta Lima Yankee, which I believe was the first one to get the scimitars. So yeah, we'll take this flight over to Dublin. Looking on flight radar this morning, this was the this was the first flight that left for Dublin this morning from Stansted. Ryanair 6 Mike Lima took them 57 minutes according to our flight plan. 3 minutes later, so not a huge amount of difference there. Right, so we're all the nitty gritty out of the way. Let's jump into the flight deck and get set up for this flight. Okie doke. Just for information, we are on VATSIM today, and looking at the moment, we have Stansted approach online, so we've got a bit of ATC to get us out of here. So first ever, let's go and get some fuel in, because we can't go anywhere without the fuel. And according to my flight plan today, we need a block fuel of 6184, so we'll just run it up to 6.2. Lovely. And our payload today is 61.2, so that's quite heavy for this aircraft. I think it maxes out at 6.27. Yep, there it is, 6.27. So yeah, fairly heavy on the payload, but very little fuel. Okay, let's go over to the overhead. So as always, IRS is to align. Your damper can stay on. Fuel pumps, we'll just need the wing tanks on today, I think. Yeah, we'll just the wing tanks. That's fine as it is. We're on ground power. Emergency lights are armed, and since we are finished refueling, the seatbelt signs can go straight on. Window heats on, probe heats on. Hydraulics are fine. We'll switch to APU bleed to arm, and we'll pop in our initial cruise, well in fact our final cruise, which is 360. 360 sorted, lovely. And the lights, engine starts, and everything else is fine. Lovely. Right, let's get the route in, shall we? So today we're here at Stansted, Echo Golf Sierra Sierra. Okay, let's see if we can get this. I forgot what stand we're on. Yep, 83 left. There we go. Okay. So 83 left. Oh, not in database. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that actually in the in MSFS. Usually it's quite common in P3D, but I think that's the first time I've ever seen them not have that in a database. Okay, so that's gone in. Stansted to Dublin, Echo India Delta Whiskey. And we are Ryanair 6 Mike Lima. And the runway they are using today, I'll just grab the latest ATIS. It is runway 22, which does match my flight plan. We're going on the Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, so we'll get that quickly plugged in. 22 departure, 22 and Nugbo 1 Romeo. Route Mike 1 83 to Silver. It's not a very long flight plan, so I'll just quickly whack it in manually. Papa 86. I'm not even going to try and pronounce this one. Dibiza or something. I'd love to know who comes up with the names of these waypoints and how they pronounce them. Some of these I've never actually flown over before. I don't recognise half of these. Yeah, that's direct to Bippy. Oh, I don't know. Direct to Medog. That one's easy enough to pronounce. Direct to Lennon. Direct to Lennon. Spell that right. Yep. Lima 18. There we Lima 18 and Abilene. Lovely, and that's our last waypoint. We'll put in the star and everything once we are in cruise, or probably out on climb actually, because you're not got much time in cruise today with flight time of only an hour. Right, so pop the zero fuel weight in there, 61.2. Reserves is 1.1, and we have a cost index of 43. Anyone who is interested, our alternate is Shannon today, and cruise altitude is flight level 360. Cruise wind component is 283/036. Lovely. And back to the ATIS. Transition is 7,500. Okay. Lovely. We'll send that off.
Shutdown cancelled.
Oh, sorry about the number of about the headset. If you keep hearing the that annoying voice over the headset, it's because I'm on a wireless one at the moment, and that's another thing I'm going to be changing soon, because I had it with wireless headphones. Our battery keeps dying. I want to get back to I'm happy with a wired one. So about the tablet, we're still waiting on the US tablet. We'll go with block standard 60 select temp. But however, having read a little update on the PNDG forums, it's on its way soon, hopefully. So I've read on the forums, hopefully it's not going to be much longer. So fingers crossed for that. So box standard 5, flats 5 departure, CG trim, trim 4.7, and we'll go with these takeoff speeds. So the V1, 143, VR 144, and 1464 the V2. Lovely. Right, shall we go and request some passengers? Request boarding.
Do you want to board crew? Passengers bus is coming.
I don't know if any of you saw the preview of it at Expo, but I'm looking forward to seeing this GSX update with your passengers sitting in the cabin. Now that will be interesting. I wonder if we're going to get to a point soon where we'll be able to see full-on cabin services and everything in the galley, in the trolley. And if someone from the FS Dream Team wants to know about cabin service, you know, I am available as a fully trained cabin crew member to offer any insights that they might want. Okay, so 146 for the speed. Let's get the head in. It's 222, very close. And the Nugbo 1 runway departure initial altitude is 4,000 feet. Quite low. 4,000. Heading of 222 in the courses as well. Lovely, there's one. That's one inserted my finger a little bit. And two. Lovely. Right, flight directors are on. LNAV, VNAV select. Yep, that's both on. I'm going to leave the auto throttle off until just before takeoff because I've had a little problem with my throttles over the last couple of flights. Trying to resolve that, but I think it just helps my taxiing to leave it off until we're ready for takeoff. Right, so as usual, we'll take traffic, weather, and data on this side. Traffic, terrain, and data on the FO side. Auto brakes, RTO, and let's set the trim 4.7. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Oh, Neo's off. Okay, parking brakes on. Set standard on that for the moment. Lovely. Right. Okie doke. So, I don't think there's much more for you guys to see at the moment. So, yeah, just a Ryanair taking off there. Getting any closer. Oh, is that oh, that's a 700. That one's usually seen at my home base of East Midlands. Usually, you can be seen doing circuits. Lovely. I love how smooth model matching is these days in on VATSA V-Pilot. It's just so much more immersive and everything. Lovely. Lovely. Why isn't this not working now? Why is me reset key not working? Never mind. We'll have a quick look around the scenery. As usual, the team from Inibuilds have done a remarkable job. The detail and everything is amazing. It's just, I mean, sceneries these days are just absolutely unbelievable with their with the realism and everything, and how amount of detail we get is amazing. Right, well, I think I'll pause the video here, guys. Allow you to skip all the way to for passengers because you're not going to see much now. And then when you're ready, when everyone's on board, we'll call for our taxi clearance. Not taxi, call for our clearance, and we'll get the show on the road. Right, speak to you in a moment. Well, welcome back everyone. As you can probably guess, boarding is now complete. So let's jump back into the cockpit and get on to the horn with Stansted approach, which is 12. Yep, that's correct. 120.625. Okay.
357, report your passing altitude. 357 passing 3,200 feet. 357, thanks, maintain altitude 4,000 feet of reaching. Maintain 4,000, Midland 357.
Stansted approach, good afternoon, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, stand 83 left, Boeing 738 with information Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Dublin as filed.
Good afternoon to you, Stansted Roger to Dublin, Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, runway 22, use squawk 0753.
Go to Dublin, Nugmo 1 Romeo departure off runway 22, squawk 0753, Ryanair 06 Mike Lima.
Runway 6 Mike Lima, read that correct, brake midland 357, turn right onto grid heading 360 degrees, and climb flight level 120.
So 0753 in the box, lovely. Okay, it's closed. Confirm all doors are closed, they are. Right, let's get ready for pushback. We can remove that as well. Just for your information as well, guys, for anyone who is not familiar with the channel, if it's your first time tuning in, welcome. Like to thank you for tuning in. But also, just to give you another brief explanation of how it works as well, so don't forget to tune in to tomorrow, because I do split these videos into two, where you will get you get the takeoff today. You get the takeoff on one day, which will be the split into first part, and then part two will be the landing, which will come out tomorrow. So, also, if this is your first time, I would also like to please consider to like and share and subscribe to the channel to help make it grow. I'll be very much appreciated that. Thank you. Right, let's wait for GSX to do its thing. Lovely. Right, we'll whack the anti-collision light on now, so that's ready to go. Yep, that's all good. So we're about ready for a push and start. Okay, I'll go call up for it. Stansted approach, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, request push and start from stand 83 left.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, push and start approved.
Push start approved, Ryanair 8 Mike Lima, thank you. Okay, so we obviously want to go nose to the right. And parking brakes released. And start the clock off blocks at 1228. Okay. We'll start engine 2 first, so we'll go to ground. And N2 is rising. 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, and 5. In goes the fuel.
Good afternoon, Stansted radar, Roger. Bravo's correct return says to Girona via correction via the Nugbo 1 Romeo departure, runway 22, squawk 4764.
Looking good.
Runway 22, squawk 4764, channel 6450 Juliet. Channel 6450 Juliet, actually I've just got a new squawk actually, squawk 6477. Or squawk 6477,
17. And good cutout. Right. Let's wait for that to stabilise. There we are. Right. Going on 1.
We do flight level 150, descending emergency upper. I missed double descent before and I had to do an alpha orbit, so I'm a little bit off check on the right side. Ryanair 730, good afternoon, Stansted, that's not a problem.
Pocket brake set then?
Heading 260 degrees. Clear to redirect.
And they can have that.
Runway 22, you can descend, flight up to 110.
Actually makes me feel a bit nostalgic flying out of Stansted again, because when I started flying as cabin crew, it was actually for Ryanair, not out of Stansted, but I did all my training down in Stansted, so I spent quite a lot of time up at the airport. And burning out the starter there, less chatting, more flying. Yeah, it makes me feel a bit more nostalgic being back at this airport. Yeah, and to be honest, I think the only major difference is between when I did my initial training here and that is just really is I think the terminal expanded a bit, and it's not changed at all much if this is how it looks in real life right now. And you see some airports, they get new terminals, they expand, but Stansted's pretty much stayed the same really. Lovely. Right, so back to the flying now. Bit of reminiscing out the way. Flight control is your damper can go on, fuel pumps are on fine. That can go to TR1 and Gen 1, and let's go off the buses. That's all fine, and hydraulics can go on. Left, right, pack on. Air station about auto. APU bleed off, and the APU itself can now go off. Start switches to continuous. I'll bring that up there, and let's go do a flight control check. Left, right, up, down, rudders, left, right, and centre. Flaps 5 set. Recall is checked. Ground equipment, she's long gone. Lovely. Just quickly pull up my chart. Right, we're fully ready. Let's get some. Let's wait for our turn for taxi call.
Yeah, we'll do. Sorry.
Stansted approach. Ryanair 6 Mike Lima request taxi.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, Roger, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via standby.
Thank you.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, sorry, taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Echo, Hotel and Sierra.
No problem, sir. Taxi to holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Echo, Hotel and Sierra. Ryanair 6 Mike Lima. Alright, let's go. I think maybe must have lost where we are. We are quite far away, so quite far away. And for anyone asks, I am not doing a Ryanair 30 knot taxi on the ground. I couldn't do that if my life depended on it. We're going to take a nice steady stroll. So sorry, Mr. O'Leary, if you don't like my taxiing, I'm never obviously going to make it as one of your pilots. Okay, so maybe a bit more. There you go, 10 knots. That's what they're getting. I'm not doing a 30 knot Ryanair taxi here. So we go straight ahead to here on Echo, and yeah.
Flight plan now for Ryanair 528 Yankee. Ryanair 528 Yankee, I've just got it now, and I'm just having a look. I'll call it back in 2 minutes. Stand by. Yeah, all good. Ryanair 73010, left now onto heading 225, descend flight level 80. Is 5 and repeat altitude? Flight level 80. Level 80.
Right, so now we join hotel here. And then it's the first right, so For an airport this size, it's pretty standard taxi, pretty easy taxiing that is. Give it a bit more power to get us around this corner. Lovely. To be honest, I was hoping maybe for a 04 departure today, so we can have a bit more of a look at the scenery as we. But we'll settle for what we get today.
No problem. Turn left now, heading 210 degrees, descend to 6,000 feet.
Even in the sim, it's becoming more Ryanair's turf. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Oh, look at that. Then there's another one, so that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 including me.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, you ready for departure?
Affirmative, fully ready for departure. Ryanair 6 Mike Lima.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, roger, runway 22, clear takeoff, the surface winds 290 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima. Let's get fully ready then.
Ryanair 730, descend to altitude 5,000 feet.
Okay. Switch on that.
730, descend 5,000.
Get a bit more speed in case there's anyone else behind.
Having trouble with my pushback, so will we be able to start up on stand and taxi out from stand?
I wonder if that's a GSX means that poor guy's having.
Ryanair 76 Button Foxtrot, sorry, just stand by, I'll call you back shortly.
Thanks.
Ryanair 730, turn right onto heading 350 degrees. Right, 360 degrees.
Well, I'm the auto throttle out, so that's fully ready to go.
We're having trouble with the pushback, so can I taxi out from stand?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me know when you're ready to taxi.
Okay, thanks.
Ryanair 730, sorry, 250 or 350? 350, sir. 350.
Okay, fully lined up. Start the clock. Dublin, here we come. 40%. Stable and takeoff.
Ryanair 730, descend to altitude 4,000 feet. Descend 4,000.
Checked. Oh, veering off to the left, veering off to the right again. B1. Rotate. Whoa, what's it? Whoa! Gear up. What happened there? I thought I fixed that problem.
Ryanair 730, turn left heading 300 degrees, 300.
Lovely. Oh, look. Oh, don't know what happened there, but that's definitely going straight in, I think. That can go off. Right. Stansted approach, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima passing 2,800.
Ryanair 6 Mike Lima, thank you. You can maintain altitude 4,000 feet on ridge.
Maintain 4,000, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima. Flaps 1. Flaps go straight up.
Chinook 4 Victor Juliet, stand 11, request push and start. Chinook 6 4 Victor Juliet, push and start approved.
Lovely.
Push start approved, Chinook 6 4 Victor Juliet.
Gonna take a while for me to get used to seeing Ryanair with split wing scimitars. I still can't get used to it.
Charlie and Sierra.
Taxi holding point Sierra 1, runway 22 via Charlie and Sierra, Ryanair 76, Papa Foxtrot.
Ryanair 730, 10 left heading 250 degrees. Left heading 250.
So some more wing views. Look at that. Never get over how great this sim looks. The amount of detail is unbelievable, and how great the ground textures look. It's brilliant. Flight level 80, Ryanair 6 Mike Lima.
I'm sorry, what's the station calling for clearance?
It is me, Ryanair 44 Charlie Lima, 152 left, requesting clearance to Baden, information down.
Straight up. There's the lovely Stansted scenery in the background there.
On the Clacton to Echo departure, runway 22, your squawk 5436.
Lovely. Right, well, I think that's probably a good place to leave it there, guys. I'll pick this up when we're well into the descent into Dublin. Like I say, if it's the first time you tune into my channel, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. Please consider sharing and subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and speak to you soon.